Welcome, yogis. So glad to see everyone. We're going to start sitting up today. I have one yoga block handy. We'll use that closer to the end. Whether if you want to sit in a cross-legged position or your feet extended, however you're comfortable. Let's all arrive on our mats today. Take a deep, slow breath in. Inside out. Two more like that. Deep breath in. And let it go. Last deep breath in. And let it all go. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Drop your shoulders. And relax your arms. Inhale. And exhale. Extending your right arm to the side. And then we're going to swing your left arm to the ceiling. And then make a letter C to feel the nice stretch on the left hand side of your body. Looking up to the ceiling, feeling the nice stretch of your neck. Three, two, one. Switch hands, left arm to the side, right arm up to the ceiling, making that letter C, dropping your left shoulder, looking up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Dropping your hands in front of you, doing a forward fold. Chin to chest. Relaxing the back of your neck. Dropping the elbows to your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Shifting your body over to the left. Relaxing the back of your neck. Relaxing your elbows. Inhale. And exhale. Extending your arms back into the center. Taking a pause here before we move over to the right hand side. Inhale. And exhale. Extending your arms over to the right hand side, over your right knee. Relaxing your elbows.
Inhale and exhale. Back to center. Catch your breath.
Slowly sitting up, extending your soles of your foot to the mat. And we're just going to have your arms back. And then we're going to 90-90. Legs to the left. Just keep it there. Feel the nice stretch of your hip crease. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting one leg at a time, starting with the right, moving over to the right, and then joining the left, and then both knees over to your right. Inhale. And exhale. Probably feeling some tension on your left hip. Just relax your lower legs, and then you'll find that there'll be less tension as you relax. Relax. Relax the lower body. Switching over to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Noticing that this side is not as much tension as the first time you've done it. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing the lower body. And then one leg at a time. Right knee up to the ceiling, over to the right, joining the left knee. Both knees to the mat as much as they can. You can always stick a block under your knee if you need to for that extra support. There you go. Five, four, three, two, and one. Soles of your feet together. Then you can have your heels further out if you need to, because we're going to do a forward fold in this pose. You can also sit on your block if you find this a little bit uncomfortable, just so that you can have that extra leverage, and then your knees, your hips will drop a little bit lower. And then when you're ready, just gonna raise your arms up to the ceiling while you inhale. And then with your hips, just hinge forward. Wherever your hands land, that's where you are at in this practice with this forward fold.
Resting your forearms or your elbows on your shins. the side of your leg. Chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And let it all go. Keeping your left leg at 90 degrees, we're going to flip your right leg behind you. So we're doing 90-90.
Relaxing your right hip. Let it melt. Let that sit bone get closer and closer to the mat.
One leg forward 90 degrees and then the other leg backwards 90 degrees.
Kind of like a pigeon pose, but knees are bent. If you want, feel free to lean forward, elbows, forearms to the mat. And then we're going to go into a pigeon pose, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So take your left heel to your groin. And then extending your right leg straight back. Both hands in front of you. Lift your left butt cheek up. And then extend your right leg even further. Your toenails are on the mat. Relaxing your right hip as your left hip drops a little bit, and then lean forward. Elbows, forearms, and hands. Chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. At any time, if you feel any discomfort,
Listen to your body. There's no right or wrong when it comes to Yin Yoga. It's always about how you feel in a pose, not how you look, not how others look. Inhale. And exhale.
beautiful yogis.
Tucking your left leg back straight, we're going to go into a Sphinx pose. Transitioning into the next pose.
Working the low back now.
elbows, forearms, and hands on the mat. You can use your elbows to press your upper body
and shoulders up to the ceiling, looking forward. Shoulders back towards your butt. And if you're clenching your butt cheeks, relax your butt cheeks. It's more of a low back stretch.
Taking your right knee up so that it is lateral to your hip, your right hip. Half a frog pose. And then we'll transition into that pigeon pose on the right side. Inhale.
And exhale.
Joining your right leg. And now let's take your left knee as well. Same thing, lateral to your left hip so that you're doing a frog pose on both knees. This is a great stretch of the groin area and the hips. You could gently, very gently lean forward and backwards for an extra little stretch, or stay where you are at, whatever feels comfortable.
Beautiful work, yogis.
Inhale.
And exhale.
Tucking your right heel to your groin, sitting down on your right butt cheek, extending your left leg behind you. Now we're doing a pigeon pose on the right side.
And then once you get a little bit more comfortable,
Extend your left leg out straight so that your toenails are on the mat. Right heel tucked into your groin area. Right knee by your right elbow. Left knee stretched out straight. You can even rest your forehead on the back of your hands if it feels comfortable. Just to rest your head. Having any problems with your knees, just modify the pose. You can even go into a child's pose at any time. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your hips. Just melting into this stretch. Feeling the stretch of your thighs, your hamstrings, your glutes. Inhale. And exhale. Five, 4,
3, 2, 1. Making your way into all fours.
Palms on the mat, knees on the mat. We'll transition into cat-cow.
Taking an inhale in, and from your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae, arch your back, belly to the mat. Looking forward, feel that nice stretch as you arch your back. Shoulders back towards your heels. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, starting with your tailbone, tuck your tailbone in and round your spine as we loosen up each vertebrae. There's a string in the middle of your back, and I'm pulling that string towards the ceiling, chin to chest. With a nice stretch of your shoulders. And then reverse, arching your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. It's like you're adding some WD-40 and then loosening up each of the vertebrae. And then once it's loose, all the ligaments and joints, they open up, arching your back, starting with your tailbone, chin to chest. And then with your palms spread out, your fingers spread out, push your palm towards the mat. Get that extra stretch in your scapula, your shoulder blades. You can feel it pretty good. 2 more like this before we transition into a child's pose. So now arching your back, belly to the mat, looking forward, shoulders back towards your heels. Inhale and exhale, beautiful yogis. And then one last round of rounding your back. Getting that mid back towards the ceiling, pressing away with your palms on the mat. Taking your knees mat width apart and then toes together, sitting back into a child's pose. And enjoy extending your arms straight in front of you, forehead to the mat. It's a resting pose. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting your shoulders. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing your shoulders even more. Still in a child's pose.
reaching your arms over your knees on the right side. We'll stretch each side. Inhale and exhale. Going back into center to reset before moving on over to our left. Inhale and exhale. Reaching your arms towards your left knee. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2,
And one. Beautiful work, yogis. Just make your way onto your back. Take your time. Hug your right knee to your chest. Rotating your right ankle clockwise. Drop your right knee towards your right shoulder. Open up the hips and groin a little bit more. Maybe resting your right elbow on the mat. Rotating your right ankle counterclockwise.
Then we're going to do a supine twist, taking your right knee over to the right with your left hand on your right knee. Such a great stretch. I love this stretch. That nice stretch in your low back. Extending your right arm out like a letter T. Maybe looking the opposite direction of your knee, looking right. Five, 4, 3,
knee back to your chest to release the low back. Extending your right leg straight, and then now taking your left leg to your knee. Balance it out. Rotating your left ankle counterclockwise. Maybe dropping the left knee towards your left shoulder, opening up a bit more. Rotating your left ankle clockwise. And when you're ready, take your right hand over your left knee and then swinging your left leg over to the right, supine twist. Such a great stretch to detox your organs, large intestine, small intestine, stomach. During that wet towel, and you're squeezing out all the water. You're also massaging your internal organs. Inhale. And exhale. You want looking the opposite direction of your knee, looking left. That nice stretch in your glutes, your low back, shoulders. Five, four, three, two, and one. Slowly taking your left knee back to your chest. Release your back, release your low back. Extending your knees out straight. Give it a shake. Feel how loose everything feels. We're going to move on to a figure four stretch. Another one of my favorite stretches. So take your left sole of your foot to the mat, left knee towards the ceiling, right ankle on top of your left knee. And then with your right palm, press your right knee away from you. Flex your right toes towards your right knee to protect the knee. And then we're going to thread the needle, your hands under your left knee, and give your left knee a hug to your chest. Right elbow pressing the right knee away from you. Such a great stretch. Relax your shoulders, deepening your hug of your left knee towards the chest. Now sink your right leg down even further. We're going to cross our knees. So right knee on top of your left, and then hold your ankles, one with each hand, like a pretzel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs out straight. Give your legs and hips a shake, feeling even more looser. When you're ready, right sole of your foot to the mat. Left ankle on top of your right knee, and then pressing your left knee away from you with your left palm. Flexing your left toes towards your left knee to protect the knee, and then let's thread the needle. Wrap your hands under your right knee, and then give your right knee a stretch, a hug to your chest. Left knee, left elbow pressing away the left knee. I love this stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And sinking your right foot down, crossing your legs, left knee on top of right, and then if you can reach your ankles with each of your hands, and then just pull your feet towards your shoulders. Three, two, and 1. Extending your legs out straight, giving a shake. Great job, yogis. We're going to start to slow things down now. So if you have your block handy, we're going to tuck that block just right under your tailbone, your sacrum. The wide part of the block on the mat. Just tuck it right under your tailbone. Find that nice flat surface where you have a nice balance. You have your soles of your feet on the mat, just to get acquainted with our hips A little bit closer to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. If it feels good with your block under your tailbone, extend your legs out straight. Maybe you might need to adjust the block a little bit more to find that flat surface. Just have this hip raised. Also stretching out the hip flexors right in front. Beautiful work, yogis. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulders are relaxing. Arms are relaxing. It looks like most of you have a foam block. So we're gonna try something new with your hips still raised. Why don't you reach your heels towards the ceiling? So your legs are out straight. You can adjust the block as you need to. Feel the nice flow of the energy, the blood flowing down from your toes to your hips, to your chest, to the top of your head. Beautiful balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking your heels to the mat, removing the block from your hips. Just extending your legs out straight. Right now is a good time if you want to cozy up, grab a blanket, maybe turn off some lights, put on some socks. Good to see you. Oh, so sweet. Getting nice and warm. We're going to do some breath work. Your way into your meditation. Just take a deep breath in down to your toes. Beautiful, and let it go. Inhaling through your nose for 3, 2, 1, and then exhaling through your mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling through your nose, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling through your mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4, and exhaling for 6. Inhaling for 4, down to your belly, and then feel your chest rise at the same time. And out for 6. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And slow exhale for 8. We're going to prepare for a breath hold. So as you inhale more oxygen, we'll be able to hold your exhale a bit longer. Breathing deep down to your toes for 4. And then exhale. On the next round, we're going to hold for 30 seconds on the exhale. So take a really deep breath in. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And slow exhale. And then we're going to hold for 30 seconds, starting now. On your hold, relaxing all your limbs, your shoulders, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale and hold, squeezing your pelvic floor, squeezing your genitals. Feel that energy go up your spine to the middle of your eyebrows. And side out. Relax, relax, relax. Breathing at your own pace. Beautiful work, yogis. Moving on to the meditation portion of today's practice. thoughts that pass by. Think of them like clouds. They come and go. Slowly coming back into your body. Wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and ankles. And if it feels good, take your knees to your chest or reach your limbs out straight like this morning stretch. And Beautiful. And making your way onto a fetal position on your right hand side, tucking your knees to your chest. Just take a couple cleansing breaths. When you're ready, make yourself into a seated position, or you can stay there if it feels good. Let's raise your hands on the inhale, and then hands to your chest. Thanking yourself for taking this hour of self-care. Delighting me, Seasons shares the beautiful light in you. Namaste.
So great to see you.
Thank you for joining. See you next week.